What do you mean disconnected? Oh, reconnection successful.
Holy, you got fucked.
All
Wow.
these, someone's doxing me? Imagine one of these people are doxing. People are doxing. Ha! Got that. People are doxing. Got him. Got him. Woo!
Damn,
Bro, I clicked deafen and never knew. Someone said I clicked deafen and never knew y'all was talking. That's tough. Imagine. That's tough. So many flies. The reason is because my roommate, dirty roommate. Man just has pepperoni pizzas out, everything out. Flies in the, near the trash can area.
Having a chance to develop for the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. What they're doing here with
Need
this
your name
Kentucky
for
offense is very
postage?
impressive.
Oh,
It's
he actually
basically a
got me.
copy-paste. Think San Francisco 49ers. Think old school West Coast.
My name
Mike
is
Shanahan,
Malik.
Gary Kubiak, those guys. So he's calling pro-style plays. He's doing pro-style audibles at the line of scrimmage, pro-style drop-back passing. Very impressive, and it will definitely make him ready day one for NFL camp.
That play blown up in the backfield. Right, able to get to the line of scrimmage. It's third down. Brock, take me back to when you were coming out of Arizona State. You did not play in a pro-style offense. What was that transition?
I'm about to get
like
some
when you hadn't
fishing
played
gear.
one?
That's
When you're not
crazy.
used to a pro-style offense and you step into rookie minicamp,
GMG told Tony if he wants to marry me.
In the huddle. And multiple plays at that. You're not used to cadences at the line of scrimmage. You're not used to checks.
Well, Cheryl
So
wants
if
to
you're
marry
able
you,
to find
Tony.
yourself in a pro-style system like Will Levis is, definitely gives you an advantage.
Nah. Me purse?
His OC was with the 49ers. Spent
Do
the
not
last
take
5
that
years in the
level of
NFL.
disrespect.
Tavion Robinson, north of
Oh, yeah.
100 yards for the second time in 4 games as a Wildcat. He never did that with Virginia Tech. And Brock for Mark Stoops.
What game is it?
Selling a pro-style offense to
It's because he
quarterbacks.
just started
How
and he
much of
probably
a
just
boon
didn't put
is
lots
that
of
in recruiting
tags.
right now?
It's huge. Listen,
That's what I'm saying.
I had
You
a
just
son
started
that
your
was a
live.
good
That's what
pocket
I'm
passer
saying.
coming up through the ranks. I'm sending him to a school like Kentucky because I
Yeah,
know
but
if he has
still,
the
it takes a
talent to
while.
get to the next level, he's going to show up to NFL camp and he's going to be ready to play. The playbook, the calls, everything that goes into being an NFL quarterback won't be too much for you.
Why are you not playing that then? Still, you can start it.
Levis is sacked.
Cheryl said, you know you love me.
Michael Kennedy
You see,
gets
now it's
him
coming
with
in. You
the
see?
third sack by
Just gotta wait.
IU.
Can't rush. You can't rush. You can't rush the homies. The homies come in when they need you.
We got a chance to spend time with Levis, and you were down there on the field before the game, scouting out his throws and his mechanics.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you meet with Levis, you are just so impressed.
Yeah, bro.
The things that really jump, it's his arm strength, it's his size, it's his athleticism, and his toughness. But really the thing is his passion for the game. You hear multiple stories here on campus
It's been a good
of
night,
coaches
Tony.
is basically having to kick him off the practice field saying, hey,
Yeah,
give your arm a break. When you meet with
Go
Levis,
home and rest.
the guy loves the game, needs to clean up some footwork, but he's a big-time prospect.
Screen pass,
yeah, let me go
Robinson
see my room.
bottled up
Oh, it's
right at the line of scrimmage. It's third and long. Case in point, I was talking to one of his former teammates, Marquand McCall, now a D lineman with the Carolina Panthers, and Marquand told me when Will Levis first got here last year, he would be out until 7:30, 8 o'clock, finding guys to throw with, and the rest of the team picked up on it. This guy is bought in. He wants to be good. He wants the others around him to play well, and he wanted to build that chemistry from the get-go.
He's the definition of a gym rat. The guy on his off day during two-a-days is trying to go to the field and throw to receivers. Very impressive how much this guy loves the game of football.
And Jatan McClain into the game for Kentucky in the backfield. Missed the last 2 with an ankle injury. There's Dane Key. They think he's going to be a star. Comes up shy of the marker.
Oh, is it starting?
Brought down by Rayner.
Did it? Kickoff third quarter
Punt team coming on.
with roommates, a
They were
fly
telling us
infestation,
key
and
for a
this bitch
freshman
needs a haircut. Okay,
Has a
okay,
football
Tony.
IQ off the
I can
charts.
see it.
His
Oh, they're starting
dad
at third
played at
quarter.
Kentucky.
Okay, I'll be back, Tony. I gotta take a break for 10
ESPN
minutes.
300 prospect, just
So,
like
keep going.
Barryon Brown.
So I'm gonna go to staff.
Touchdown in 3 straight games to begin his college career. Not bad.
Yeah, and I think the most impressive thing that Coach Stoops said to us yesterday about him, he said he has not seen a dip in his productivity at practice. There's no freshman burnout in Dane Key. Is very consistent with how he goes about the game, and that really jumps out when you're talking about a true freshman.
How about the punt Johnny Howe. 60 yards.
Your caramel frappe in the morning can earn you free McNuggets in the afternoon. Because every order earns points when you order with the McDonald's app. Download the app today to start earning free McDonald's.
So?
The new iPhone 14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera is incredible. And you'll get our best deal.
Nice, but everyone should get it.
Everyone can get it.
Every new customer.
And every existing customer.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Okay, my work here is done. Everyone gets the best deal on every iPhone.
Best one yet.
Everyone gets AT&T's best deals on every iPhone. Get the new iPhone 14 Pro on us.
Are you coming for my job?
So you've taken up running. Apple Watch has taken up a few new things as well. First, it tracked your distance. Now, it tracks your stride length. It knows a breaststroke from a backstroke and checks for temperature changes to estimate when you've ovulated. When you're dreaming, it's measuring your REM sleep down to the minute. And it can detect a serious car crash, then call for help. So yeah, a few new things.
You'll always remember buying your first car and buying your starter home, or whatever this is. But the things that last a lifetime, like happiness, love, and confidence, you can't buy those, but you can invest in them. We believe that your investments should work harder for the future you imagine. And that's where our strategic investing approach can help. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices.
With Sling TV.
Guys, I got a game today. I need a ride.
But it's only Saturday.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. College kid.
Who took my helmet?
Ready.
Where are my socks?
I need more club.
Man's got banned, bruh. I know y'all niggas that are coming in here, bro. Y'all niggas watching that nigga with 600 viewers, bro.
Texas.
That man's got fucking banned, bro. That's unfortunate. I saw that shit happen, bro. I just saw that shit happen. Bruh. The niggas just got banned, bro. I saw that shit happen live. That's tough. That's unfortunate.
On a Fansville homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise! CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here?
Hey,
GG,
go
bro.
State.
You replaced me with star quarterback.
Hey, I like the stream, man.
Never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper mom. Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
You came up with dad for me. Here you go, kid. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Bro, hold on.
Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper.
Am I even watching the right game? Let me make sure. Ohio State, no, it's I need to watch Kentucky. Or Northern Illinois. There's that one, but it's not there no more. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to watch Ohio State, bro. Sorry, guys.
Secret identity. You need to keep it secret. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
I'm not the green.
I have to watch this one. There's no more Kentucky.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
I will bring it to him. It takes fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, then late shifts, good days, and bad ones.
Yeah.
But you'll never quit.
Yeah, you got people now?
Together. It won't always be easy, but when you know what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those.
Why? Because how many people do you have watching? More than 1K, right?
Halftime report just minutes away. Dan, Booger, and Kevin. It feels like we're watching a video.
That's what I'm saying. And did he cover it or he was just showing the game? Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Right now, 31 41-7 in control. A good one in Arlington.
I know that helps too, but like when you show everything without anything on it, that's how they catch it quick.
Going back and forth, a lot of big plays and exciting game. At number 6, Oklahoma, they were trailing at home. In progress highlights coming your way. Chris Kirk,
You said you had how many? That's good. Remember I told you about waiting? That's what I said. It's gonna keep on increasing now.
Badgers, good field position off the
Oh.
return by Garendo, and Mertz looking to throw in first down underneath, threw it behind Blake Cundiff, his roommate, the tight. One of the guys they try to get involved. He's a
Let me see.
receiver, but hasn't had much space tonight.
Remember this in Ohio State defense.
You messed with the wrong game. That's funny. At least we found like a dude to finally stream the game. Because I've been trying to find someone to stream that football. If I didn't have someone in the Discord to stream the game, they probably would have all just left. Yeah, they'll still be here, but like they wouldn't be watching it, so they'll be like, "Oh, the scammer, scam." Oh yeah, this dude keeps on asking for the link to the game. Is there a YouTube person? Is there someone on YouTube that's streaming it? Let me check. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do people like, oh, send link to the game when they can just search it up on YouTube and find it? Oh yeah. Oh, someone's actually streaming Alabama versus Vanderbilt and has 6K watching. He has 6K watching him, and he's showing it without nothing too. That's what I'm saying. That he's showing it perfectly good quality too, and he got 20K subs. And he doesn't even stream one game at a time. He streams multiple games. He's streaming the Alabama one. He has 15K watching on one stream and 6K on the other. He's streaming the Alabama game, but 2 different streams for it with the same account. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, you just find it. Let me just send this link to the person. 16. I see. You saw that one, right? Alabama. Imagine you had that much, Tony. That's watch time, and not only watch time. That's also like, that's monetization, members, followers, just all the above. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all just gotta search it up. Search up Texas A&M game, and you'll find it. Damn. 30K watching. Wow. Poof. You know why? Because they're all watching him. This man is too good. He's streaming the Alabama one. That's why he has so many. Yeah, you should just copy his hashtags. I can't even find the A&M game. It's like the A&M game's not even big. Nobody's streaming the A&M game. And if they are streaming it, they're like, "Oh, go to this link for the game."
That was really like almost 2 yards, and now puts it in a much closer situation.
Chris Kleiman said, "Measure it, measure it, measure it."
Just an excellent run.
Trying to dive over the pile, launching yourself from the 4-yard line, particularly on first down.
Yeah, I mean that's a play you say for 4th down when you put.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone. So for like 5 minutes.
5 yards every time per clip.
Guess I gotta go. Just like that great clip.
Some tempo, and then that play, as you said, B-Dub, kind of changed the entire complexity of the game, Takeo.
And even looking at Damani Richardson getting the ball from I can't remember who it was, but defensively, when you see other players pick up a fumble and you're like, yo, give me the ball, give me the ball. It tells you that we have a premium. Whenever we get the ball as a defensive unit, we must score, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, offensively, A&M has started to pick it up because of A-Chain. We know that he's certainly their key. He's got 3 of the catches, 3 of the 8 receptions, and then 107 yards rushing. 20-14 is the score here. What's jumped out real quick from you?
KJ Jefferson started off the game fantastic. I mean, we see him run. He actually ran a couple times and was able to dish the ball different wide receivers. But that crucial mistake is something that he's going to regret, I believe.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it. 20 straight, though, for the Aggies right now. How about this one earlier in the day? Florida. On the road at Tennessee, Vols haven't beaten Florida since 2016. The last time College Game Day was in Knoxville, which they were on this particular day. Hendon Hooker, Jacob Warren, 45 yards.
You know, that looks like a wheel route.
It does.
And it's still wide open to the tight end.
Tennessee racked up 576 yards of offense, well over 300 passing and 100 rushing for Hooker. Jalen Wright, touchdown. Tennessee goes up 17, but Florida after a touchdown, well, some interesting math here. A couple of touchdowns.
Lack of math.
Covering the onside. Yeah, we're going to get into a math lesson later tonight.
We're going to work on that a little bit later on.
Okay, good.
Florida had a chance, though. It would have been nice to be able to try the field goal. Instead, they had to go for the end zone, and Tennessee able to put the clamps on Anthony Richardson at the end of the regulation.
Richardson did throw for 453 and 2 scores, but this is one of those games. We'll give Tennessee their props first, because I know you're not utterly devastated as a Florida Gator, despite the loss. But let's start with you. What did Tennessee specifically show you that somehow maybe makes you believe in them a little bit more, or just more of the same?
I thought they came out and did exactly what we all expected, even though the end result of the score really didn't show. Out of 9 drives out of the game, Tennessee scored on 6. With the other 3 drives, the only reason why they didn't score is because they turned the football over. So this game really could have got out of hand early real fast, which goes to the point, Chris, you talked about how much Florida went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that was the plan all night. You could see it in every aspect of the way that Napier called the game. Going forward on 4th down multiple different times, having success on 4th down, taking some shots. Even the timeout before halftime when they had Tennessee's offense backed up was a sign of aggressiveness. It ended up, kind of shooting themselves in the foot because it allowed that 93 or 99-yard drive to happen right before the end of regulation. But I like it. He knew he was going to have to be aggressive, and they tried to match scores. They just didn't have quite enough firepower today.
And the question was, could Tennessee's defense keep up with their offense? And I thought over the last several weeks they have. They got 4 sacks in the last 2 games. This week they only get 1 sack on Anthony Richardson, but they were able to get to him, harass him. They didn't get him down, but there were several times where they were pushing him around in the pocket. I think their defense, however, gave up 594 yards, and so that is never good on defense to give up that much yardage, especially to a Florida team.
Look, for Tennessee, though, they get to go into a bye week, their first of the year, feeling good after beating Florida and sitting at 4-0 for the first time since 16, which was, again, the last time they had beaten Florida. Florida gets Eastern Washington next week. Meanwhile, it is all tied. 4 touchdown passes for Bryce Young in the first half, 31-3. Back in a moment.
This halftime report is presented by Regions, official bank of the SEC.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Ray J. Listen, I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets their food on time. But I'm telling you, Crystal is open late night, and it's popping. Hold on, I got you. You want the snacks, the sides, the shakes, and fries. It's on the way. Thank you for coming late.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Dishes baked beans, the sure side of a good time.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath? Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Academy Sports and Outdoors is the home for all your baseball needs. With the top brands in gloves and the best bats in the game, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. It's time to get back on the field and kickstart your best season yet at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Here, we sweat the small stuff. The attention to tradition. Every detail inspires future generations. It makes a difference in this arena, this one, and this one. Here, you have to sweat the small stuff. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
Welcome back to the Regions Halftime Reports. Kentucky taking on Northern Illinois, trying to stay unbeaten on this particular season before going to Ole Miss for their next SEC game next week. Will Levis, Barry, and Brown.
We're going to talk about Dane Key, the freshman. How about Barry and Brown, another freshman? 2 touchdown receptions tonight for the Big Blue.
Yeah, this is Tavion Robinson here, 69 yards to the house.
Got him on the little shake route.
And I don't know why the DB jumped. It was 3rd and 8. He jumping a 5-yard route. You got to
He's trying to get on Sports Center, but then he got on there for the wrong reason.
A little tricky play here, guys. So Shamar Thornton to Tristan Twos. It's a 14-point game, and then Levis again. This time, you mentioned it earlier, CD, Barry and Brown, this one for 70.
He's been fabulous throwing the football tonight. 232 yards in the first half, 3 touchdowns, especially on 3rd down, 8 of 8 passing. So the offense really going as he goes so far.
Now, Cavassier smoked 74 yards, leading the run game for Kentucky, which again next week will get Chris Rodriguez back. LSU home against 2-1 New Mexico. Armani Goodwin, 5-yard touchdown run. LSU up 7-0. And then Jaden Daniels fires and finds Chris Hilton Jr. Remember, no Keyshawn Booty tonight.
We're all hesitant to say his name because we're used to saying
having a baby.
Yeah, having a baby. Well, he's not.
The fastest tight end in America.
I don't know if he's the fastest, but some reason he never gets caught.
He runs faster than anybody else out there.
Look at it. 2 touchdown runs. 1 of 75 and 1 of 2. He said after the game, I guess I'm a tight end, but I'll line up wherever they tell me. Why not?
2 carries, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. Big day for Brock Bowers.
They did give up 22 points to Kent State. They'd allowed 10 points all year in the 3 previous games combined. If you're looking for a reason to complain, if you are.
There's going to be reasons, for sure.
Ole Miss taking on Tulsa. Early first, Zach Evans. Couldn't start any better for Ole Miss at this point. It looked like, oh my goodness, no problem. They'll rout the Golden Hurricane, but as it turns out, they did not. Ole Miss 28-14. Braylon Braxton, he's picked out by A.J. Finley. Now, Braxton had to come in, freshman out of Texas, because of an injury to Tulsa's starter, Davis Brin, but they still managed to hang around.
Finley did a good job of jumping that route for the interception.
Then Jonathan Mingo from Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, by the way, also ran for over 100 yards for the first time in his career, in addition to throwing 2 scores. They win it by 8. Now, we're not done yet. We're back in a moment, getting closer to the second half. Ja'Cory Brooks, one of a couple of first half touchdown catches.
In SEC sports, the ifs are non-stop. If you're game day ready, if your QB stays healthy, if your team could just find a kicker, if you love the tradition, the rivalry, the edge of your seat,